I'm going to ask you guys one time, how are we feeling tonight, Toledo? Good shit. Alright, I'm going to ask you guys to raise your glasses real quick before we get started. We've got an excellent night of comedy lined up for you, so go ahead and get them up there. Get them up there. Here's the stand-up comedy giving us an excuse to drink before dark today. This shit's dangerous drinking this early, man. I gotta be careful, because I've had some situations, you know, falling over, throwing up, getting into some fist fights. Fuck Chuck E. Cheese anyhow. I mean, because if I got a grocery bag full of tokens and a prostitute, it's kind of obvious you should get the fuck out of my way. But I am going to pace myself this evening. And that's hard to do nowadays, man, because it's really easy to accidentally get fucked up. Yeah, and I'll do okay until one of my friends starts buying shots. And these aren't regular shots, man. No, they bring you these drinks that are all dialed up and colorful. They got the prettiest fucking names. Because you can turn down a whiskey and you can turn down a tequila, but if I slid an enchanted princess nipple in front of you right now, you will instantly convince yourself that these sexy little shots can do you no harm. And then, bam, you're waking up naked under a table at IHOP, covered in glitter. Your mom's the waitress that finds you. No, there's a girly drink. I love girly drinks, man. There's one that I really love. It's called Sex with an Alligator. Anybody ever heard of it? Well, it's fucking delightful. Alright? It's delightful, man. And it's fruity, and it's got one of those deceptive names, too. And fellas, you can make fun of me, but let me tell you something. After 5 or 6 of these, Sex with an Alligator goes from being a name to a possibility. Drinking can get complicated too, you know. Like some drinks have special instructions. You got your Jaeger bombs, you got your car bombs, you got your Flaming Dr. Peppers, your Al-Qaeda family reunions. You order a drink and the bartender just lays out a fucking chemistry set. What do I do with this? Well, you drop the shot in the glass, you convert to Islam, punch yourself in the nuts, and then drink. Too many steps, man. I just came here to consume. I wasn't trying to work tonight. Oh, man, I think we're getting close. It's a good local crowd, so I feel like I should tell you that I used to do a lot of drugs growing up. Yeah. And I was what they called a pothead engineer, man. I could build a bong out of anything. Go ahead, test me out. If you don't believe me, hand me a tomato and a Miley Cyrus CD. I'll fucking get you high. The drugs it was a valuable learning experience for me in those days. You know, like I pulled a lot out of it. For instance, you should never buy weed from a guy with a mustache. It would have been cooler to know that before he arrested me. I also learned that you could trade 4 years of high school for 4 days of testing. Still disappoint your dad to sing. Got my GED. Wish college had a shortcut like that. But then chances are you'd be getting your prostate exams in the back of a dirty cargo van. I really hope that was just a one-time thing. His hands were way too big. Awesome. Oh, shit. So I am a local boy, like I said, so I feel it necessary to point out, too, that I counted 14 adult bookstores on my way here. And 1 grocery store. That's a weird ratio, man. 'Cause I can't find fucking strawberries in season anywhere, but I can get you some anal beads. There's so many of them, and it's hard to believe that it's that competitive of a market, but they stay open selling sex toys. That's a huge industry. And it's kind of interesting if you haven't looked at them, you're a fucking liar, but it's kind of interesting. When you go in there, like, you'll see these toys for chicks, and like one end is a graceful dolphin. The other end's this cute little rabbit. It's adorable. Go to the clearance rack, though, you'll see the same fucking thing, but one end's a vicious scorpion and the other end's Larry King. But rest easy, fellas. We have sex toys now, too, and I'm not talking about blow-up dolls. No, we've evolved since then. We have handcrafted vaginas. And it's kind of creepy because it's just a vagina, there's nothing else. It's like, well, for when you don't want all the other bullshit. That shit's weird to me, man, because I can barely take myself seriously having sex with something that breathes. Not to mention, I'm sort of like a wine and dine type, you know what I mean? I like to work for it a little bit, like a little bit of a challenge. I'll probably end up taking this thing out to dinner. Setting it across the table from me. And just get my sweet talk on, you know? What an amazing night. God, I heard the veal here is fantastic. I like what you did with your hair. That's a date with me right there for you, though. Like, I was never much into dating. You know, I tried conventional for a little while, and then I decided, like, maybe I would be desperate enough to go with internet dating. I don't know if anybody's ever done this, man. But I saw that commercial and it sucked me in. It's like, Bob and Joyce, together since 2001. I'm like, damn, Joyce, that's what the fuck I'm talking about. And boy, Bob. But what they fail to tell you is that Joyce 3 years ago was Jim. And she still got 4 inches on Bob. Nice to see all my friends here tonight. I got a lot of friends. I hope I'm making more of them. I got all sorts of friends. Pretty culturally diverse, you know. I got a lot of white friends, a lot of black friends, a lot of black friends, a lot of black friends. And so you guys know, white dudes are funny because we always have an exact tally how many black friends we have in case of an emergency, you know. There's 3. I'm up to 6, and I think I can get to 9, so I'm taking applications out front after the show. I love my black friends, man. Hanging out with these dudes is awesome. And they can get away with wearing some shit that I could never wear, man. One of them, he comes over and he'll wear something like a pair of jeans. It's gigantic and it's got every NBA team logo plastered on it. And a shirt with a bunch of $100 bills all over it. You know how shitty of a day I'd have if I wore that? That shit would suck. So I gotta stick to my anatomy exposing Wrangler jeans. And my giant brown sweater with the deer embroidered on the chest. My black friends are cool though, man, because they keep me out of trouble. Like, there's shit I can't do with my black friends that I do with my white friends. Like, the last time I hung out with a giant group of white people, I blew up a fucking porta potty. I did. Blew it the fuck up. You have any idea how preposterous that would sound if I proposed an idea like that to my black friends? Hey fellas, what's up? I got some gunpowder. You guys want to blow shit up? What the fuck wrong with you, man? Get your ass down.